Welcome to your pick a pile reading for today. Those of you new to the channel, this is Totally Twisted Tarot. And today's message is, what does the universe have in store for you? What do your spirit guides want you to know? Alright, card number one, pile number one is about abundance. Pile number two is coins. And pile number three is music. So make your selection and let's see what's in store. Alright, I'm going to get started with the abundance. Alright, first message I'm picking up with abundance is about mindset. So abundance is about remembering to think abundantly and not coming from a place of lack. For example, like it's not how much do you make a month, it's how much can you make a month. It's not, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. It's, okay, what other opportunities can I do in order to, get that extra few $100s or whatever you need to pay the bills. If you think in terms of lack, you will attract lack. If you think in terms of abundance, you will attract abundance. That's what the law of attraction is all about, folks. And that's how you manifest. Is you get yourself in into the mindset of thinking about abundance. Now, if you do find that you're having negative thoughts about lack, just remember that thoughts are things. You could always change your thoughts. It just takes a little reframing and a lot of practice, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. All right, we're going to start out with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. This tells me you've been deep in thought and really kind of considering abundance. This kind of speaks to me. What I'm hearing is that you might be on the path to a new career or new opportunity. Maybe for some of you, you want to start a new business or a new side hustle. For some of you, you're not real happy in your current career. You're dreaming about what else you can do. What else is closely or more in line with your life purpose? Next up, we have death. So you've been thinking a lot, and now we're to the point where we're kind of ready to make that new change and that new beginning. Get rid of the old and attract the new. Interesting. And when we do, check that out. 9 of Pentacles. That's all about abundance. She's got plenty. She's got more than enough. And that's confirmation. We have abundance here and we have abundance there. So whatever you're dreaming about can happen if you make that choice. We all have free will. So this is about choice. We have to not get lost in our fear. Sometimes some of us want a new opportunity. We want to make a change. We want to get a new career. We want to leave our job, but we're too afraid. And if you can take the leap, trust the universe, make the change, man, the path to abundance is doubly clear. Okay? All right. Close-minded. Close-minded. So, unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas. You got to be more open. So, closed-minded, what I'm hearing here is sometimes we can get caught and stuck in this overthinking, okay? And sometimes we're trying to solve exactly how it's going to come in place. You're trying to put it all together before you even start. It's not how it works. You got to start, take a couple steps, and then the path will become clear. It's a different way of thinking about it, but particularly if you're going to become an entrepreneur and start that path, that's exactly how it is. You kind of jump in and then you kind of learn as you go. And it's important to enjoy the journey and not get too caught up in being too hard on yourself about not getting there fast enough. Okay? All right, we got the Spirit of Life. Spirit of Life. Remember, you are never alone. The Spirit of Life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in the realization that and feel the lightness in you. What I'm hearing loud and clear is if you do take the plunge and you seek this new opportunity that you are considering, man, that's going to give you some peace. And let's see, wow, check that out. What I'm hearing is that you're looking for an opportunity or a position or a vocation where you can serve. I feel good when I can help others. So I'm definitely hearing that maybe you're dreaming about a path that will allow you to better align with your soul's purpose, and what you really want to do is help others. Maybe this is children, or for some of you, senior citizens. I'm kind of getting also like the healer vibe in this pile. Alright, find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. What I'm hearing on this one is, sometimes if you spend too much time noodling and planning, and you can get caught up in this overthinking. So lighten up. Remember, you can't change anyone. The only person that you can change is yourself. Can't change anyone else. All right, empowered. Nice, empowered. Trust your inner vision. You have a vision. Trust it. Use your intuition. It's leading you on this path to abundance. When you trust your inner vision and you decide to take the leap of faith, which this is exactly what we're talking about here for pile number 1. This is a leap of faith to make the change you're considering here. When you do, you will shine. You will shine. And you will shine and make yourself seen. Nice. So you're really going to blossom and learn, and it's going to be a wonderful journey. You're going to enjoy it as long as you can overcome the fear. Sometimes the fear prevents us from getting started. Oh, look at that bag of marbles. So this card always kind of shows up when we are a little too caught up in the details. So again, what I'm hearing loud and clear is to trust in the universe. And when we trust in the universe, let the universe handle the ideas or details. Ask the universe, what do you want me to do? And they'll lead the way. I just said this, we have to trust. It's all about trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So we have inner voice, that's intuition. We have inner vision, that's, third eye, kind of clairvoyance. Intuition, clairvoyance, that's how the universe talks to us. So listen to that intuition. And it will lead you down this exciting path, this exciting journey to a new opportunity. And the last thing we have for pile number 1 is energy block. Ooh, you have an energy block, most likely, an energy block that can be leading you to not get started as quickly as you'd like, or it could be leading towards some fear and anxiety. You're being called to explore the ability to locate, identify, and move stagnant or stuck energies within your body and heal pain and illness. What I'm hearing loud and clear is there's 7 chakras, in particular the lower 3, root, sacral, and solar plexus. Of those 3, solar plexus is where that confidence lives. So solar plexus is where confidence, willpower, so solar plexus would be one to really kind of focus on. You can go ahead and heal and make sure your chakras are balanced with crystals. You could use frequencies. There's plenty of, meditations. There's all kinds of ways to work with energy blocks. But if you can get that energy flowing through all 7 of your chakras, and there's more than 7, but through the meridians, man, anything is possible for you here in your new journey. Pile number 1. If this resonated with you, please go ahead and like or leave a comment and let me know what you thought. All right, moving on to pile number 2. For those of you who had coins on the mind tonight. Coins. Now, coins, believe it or not, is one of the ways our ancestors can communicate with us. If we find coins, just like maybe a 50-cent piece or $2 bill even, just laying around somewhere we don't expect, it can be a sign that our ancestors are talking to us. I had a grandfather that I always liked to go ahead and give us a coin from his ear. And he just thought that was so funny. So every once in a while, if I found a coin in a very unusual place, it's not very long until he crosses my mind. So it's always an indication that he is around. Okay, let's get us started today. And we're going to get started with the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Look at that. Celebration, party, young marriage, young love. Yeah, definitely some opportunities here. It's a good way to start. I like that energy. 6 of Pentacles is next. Check that out. Having more than enough abundance to be able to share and be generous. So not only do you have abundance in your relationships and abundance with a partner, but you also have financial abundance enough to allow you to be generous. You have a lot of coins, which is wonderful. Nice. Check it out. 9 of Cups. So what that tells me is you definitely have very solid, strong, positive relationships. And Cups is also about emotions. So yeah, this is just excellent. I really like the direction we're heading here. All right. Friends forever. Friends forever. Nice. Grow together or grow individually. So this is universe is telling me that this is a good indication that you picked the right person. For some of you, you might be just newly engaged, newly married, maybe just moved in together. For those of you who are single, I'm hearing that don't give up. Don't give up. Spend some time manifesting and thinking about what you want. Spend some time acting like abundantly as if you already have that. If that resonated with you, you might want to listen to pile number 1, which is really about abundance. So yeah, but if you have this new relationship, oh man, it's just a great sign that this is rock solid, and it's going to be, could very well be long term for you. One of the key things that will differentiate that is just making sure you have effective communication. Yeah, making sure, and this is key for all relationships really. But if there ever tends to be conflict, or you're starting to feel a little bit of bitterness or resentment, don't let that stuff fester. Take the time and work it out together so that you can grow, so you can continue with abundant relationships and not kind of get into that nitpicking and that conflict, which can happen to so many couples. All right. Stay true. Stay true. The need for validation from others is an illusion. Okay? You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. So many of us are concerned about what other people think. We're consumed by it. Like, what are we wearing and what are we like, and are we going to fit in? But really, wouldn't it be better to just be authentic and live like the real you and find people that like you for who you are authentically? instead of trying to fit in with people that you don't really want to be with anyways. Oh, check this out. Next up, we have peace. Yes, when we have all this abundance and all these strong relationships, good communication, friends forever, of course we have peace. Oh, how could we not? Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Loving that card. Loving it. When we have peace, check it out, we also have acceptance. Fantastic. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Yep. Learning to accept the things I cannot change. All right, what else we got? Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. I love that. How often do we really take time to think about, wow, I accomplished this goal. I set out to buy this house and I have this house, or I wanted this job last year and I got this job. How often do we spend time just really reflecting on what we wanted a couple years ago and what we have now? The powerful thing is if we do that and even spend a little time journaling about that, it's going to really inspire you and motivate you. And I think it could also lead you to start thinking about what else you want to manifest. So giving some time to really appreciate all the good things that the universe has already done for you is so important. And so many of us get lost in the, oh, I want this and I want this and I want this, that we really don't look back on all that we've already received. Powerful. All right. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. So part of that is making sure that you don't get burnt out or stressed out, and you keep this cup full. When you keep the cup full, you can maintain seamlessly and easily maintain these great relationships. If you're not listening to your body and you're burning the candle at both ends, that's when these cups, you can start, your cup is not full anymore. When your cup is not full, that's when you can, start getting angry, or you start getting irritable, and that's when the conflict can start in your relationships. So listen to your body and do what it asks you to do. If it's asking you to rest, rest. If it's asking you to say no to something, okay? Yeah, self-care is important, of course. All right, rejuvenate yourself. Oh, that goes hand in hand with what we just talked about. Rejuvenate yourself. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limits can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and full permission to say no. I love when the universe confirms that, because I just said that. Sometimes we have to be okay with saying no. If a friend of yours wants you to go to a rock concert and you're just that is just not your thing. You don't like crowds, you don't like the band, it's just, stay true to yourself and say no, thank you, thanks for the invite, but that's just not, something that I'm into. Can we do something else? Would you like to go, I don't know, hiking or play bingo or whatever. So don't just do something because you want to fit in. Don't just do something to make them happy. Stay true to yourself and rejuvenate. Say no when you need to. It's not always easy to do, but it will keep you in the high vibration, and it will make it so much easier to keep these relationships solid and strong. Self-reflection. I already get the vibe straight up that you are very good at this already. It's taken a lot of self-reflection for you to attract this partnership to begin with. I think that, this particular pile number 2, you're definitely well on your way to having just really being able to manifest many different possibilities. Self-reflection, looking inward, helps you see what to improve to make better choices. looking inward, and again, just reminding you, spend some time, look inward at what you've accomplished. I mean, that could really motivate you for what's coming next. It's pretty powerful. Next up, we have Ghost. Ghost. Ghost tells us to commune with our spirit guides. I'm hearing that maybe automatic writing is something that you could do if you do journal. So with automatic writing, you're journaling, and you're journaling like normal, but then you just kind of like let it flow. Don't think, just write. I know that when I do this, I can write pages and pages and pages and have no idea what I wrote until I go back and read it. And when I go back and read it, it's some of the most amazing things. Especially when I go back and read it over weeks or months. I can see exactly, where they're leading me and what they want me to do. My spirit guides give me messages through automatic writing and through channeling through writing, or channeling just as I'm doing now all the time. So if it's not something you've tried before, give it a go. Automatic writing is really, really powerful, and a real easy way for us to channel. And all of us have the ability to do this. It's just a matter of, are we going to take the time and have the stillness, okay? Eliminate the distractions. So many of us, we work and take care of family, and we have our relationships, and we have all these responsibilities, and then we spend our free time on, kind of trying to distract ourselves with electronics or Netflix and things like that. But if you take the time and, you do things like journaling and self-reflecting, it's going to be very, very powerful for you. Another thing that the universe wants you to know is that you should explore your past lives. So, yeah, you're being called to explore past lives, to discover how the past is affecting your current emotions, decisions, and situations and behaviors. So one can give you a greater understanding. Past lives, that's going to be pretty powerful for you. You can learn a lot through that. I do a lot of past life hypnosis. It's my favorite kind of hypnosis to do. I really enjoy that a lot more than, hey, I want to quit smoking or I want to lose weight. But yeah, if you've never had a past life session, it's super powerful. It's something that you'll never forget, that's for sure. Okay? Now, last up for pile number 2, the universe wants you to remind you to have courage. Have courage. Stop hiding. Show up and let your light be seen. Yeah, that's super, super powerful. You definitely are well on your way to power for relationships and manifesting, whatever it is that you can dream. Well, that's your reading for pile number 2. If that resonated with you, please like or go ahead and add a comment and let me know what you thought. All right. Music is next. Pile number 3, music. All right, first message that I'm hearing is that this is one of the ways that the spirit world or your ancestors and spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Have you ever been listening to music and then some weird song comes on that you weren't expecting to hear or that you didn't play? Stay in touch with that. I have a Echo Dot. Sometimes that thing just turns on and magically starts playing things. Used to annoy me, but now I realize that I should listen because there's generally some kind of meaning or something that the universe wants me to hear when that thing turns on. So music is one of the ways that your ancestors could be communicating with you. Another way is the spirit animal of the butterfly. If you see a lot of butterflies flitting around you, that could be a sign that those are loved ones that have passed on over to the other side, that are just around, because we're never alone, but they're around for you. So, yeah, it's really powerful. Music and butterflies. All right, let's see what we have up here. Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Or Five of Swords. My apologies. Five of Swords. Okay. Some kind of conflict going on. Fear, anxiety, conflict, some kind of battle. Definitely kind of getting the sense that it could be some kind of relationship conflict. But something has occurred. Okay. Let's go with this one. There is a new path forward. This new path has lots of abundance and a lot of possibilities. But we have to make sure that we heal from whatever this was. Because if we don't heal, we can get caught up in the pain and the anxiety and the fear. And if we don't let go, we can't start on this beautiful new journey that the Three of Wands is showing us. So it's a choice, really. Are we going to live in the negative, or are we going to let that go and start our journey onto a better future? So next up we have Judgment. So that's great. That's a good indication that it will be relatively easy for you to choose the right path here, because this is all about justice. Is all about the balance, Libra energy here, balance. So yes, you may have gotten just destroyed and totally hurt by someone here. I'm getting a toxic relationship, pretty loud and strong. So, but if you take the time and you heal, you can really catapult yourself into a new journey, a new adventure. It's all about balance, not getting too caught up in the negative feelings. Next up, in case we want a little confirmation, let go. Let go. Let go of the negative people and the toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely. And be mindful of who you spend time with. Whoever you were spending time with that hurt you, let it go. Not for them, for you. It's got nothing to do with them. It's got to do with healing you. You don't even have to tell them you're letting it go, but you have to forgive them and move on in order to have that brighter future. All right, so check this out. When you do let go, nice. We have the possibility of new love. Blush. Love is blooming. So for some of you, we're going to be attracting and calling in the person. Maybe this was a toxic romantic relationship, but we're healing or going on the journey to find someone new. Maybe this was problems in a marriage, but we worked together. We started to understand each other better, and our relationship is improving, and we're falling back in love again. Either way, excellent possibilities and potential there for your love life. All right, next up we have empathy. I'm definitely picking up that you are most likely an empath in this pile. I'm also picking up light worker pretty loud and clear. One thing for empaths is sometimes an empath can be a little bit too much of a giver, and they can attract people that are takers, energy vampires. For an empath, we have to remember that our boundaries have to be stronger than our empathy. Not always easy to achieve. Grounding, shielding, and clearing are so important to become an empowered, balanced empath. It's definitely a little bit of a blessing and a little bit of a curse to be an empath. When you can feel other people's emotions so strongly, sometimes it's hard to differentiate which emotions are yours and which emotions are theirs. So it takes some practice and some patience. But when you develop the skills to protect yourself as an empath and to set good, solid boundaries with people that are takers and not givers, wow, you're really stepping into your superpower and you can do some really amazing things. All right, imagination is next. Nice, this is super positive. I'm liking the way this is going. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Yes, and when I nourish that, then all this new possibilities, that's what comes up. All right, what else we got? A lack of awareness. Lack of awareness. Let's see where that fits in. All right, so I've missed chances and unseen risks. Seek facts and stay open-minded, insight and opportunities. I'm kind of getting maybe there was a certain amount of lack of awareness when you were engaging with this person. Okay? Maybe you ignored red flags that screamed, oh no, don't do it, you're gonna get hurt. Oh, I know I've done that more than once. So being aware and trusting your intuition, especially if you're going into a new relationship, is so important. Because battle within, what this card indicates is that, the greatest war we wage is against ourselves. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. If we're seeing all those red flags, but we're justifying, well, he just yelled at me because he had a bad day. Oh, he's not going to do it again. Or he just hit me, but he only hit me once. Yep. Gotta make sure we're honest with ourselves. Yeah, because we can be our own worst enemy. How often do you beat yourself up and put yourself down? And I don't like the way I look. I'm never gonna lose weight. I don't look good. I'm never like all those thoughts. Try to remember that thoughts are things, and you can change your thoughts. All right, what else we got? All right. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life. Live it. Own it. Nice. Definitely take responsibility of your choices. It seems like, I think for a lot of you, you've already let this go. For some of you, you might still be in the thick of it. But take control and own those choices and consider letting it go so that you can move on to this excellent prosperity and imagination. Remember again that it's up to you, and the battle within is only with you. So it's a choice to stay in a toxic relationship or to move on and attract something better. And it's a choice, and all that's stopping you is fear. All right. The universe wants you to remember that you're one of a kind. Absolutely, we all are. But from the moment you emerge into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You know this is true. You're very, very talented. You understand starlight, animal voice. You understand lots of different magical things. Definitely getting the spiritual path here. Gift of empathy for sure showing on the board. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Stop ruminating over what you did and did not do. Let it go. Let it go, let it go. So that's confirmation that ruminating about what you did, if you are spending any amount of time thinking about the past, you can't change it. Can't change it. Yeah, it's okay to reflect on it, to learn from it, but if you're ruminating and you can't get out of the past, that's when we gotta heal. We gotta get out of there. We can't be thinking too much about the future either, because you never know. Anything can happen. The key is to get us focused and living in present. Because in the present, that's where peace and love, and joy, and compassion is. And remember, we're our own worst enemy. If we start thinking about the past and ruminating, and I wish I could have done this, and I wish I could have done that, I can't believe they did this to me, that's going to do nothing but lower your vibrations. Okay? when we can get out of the past and start thinking about what we want to manifest in the future, that's when we start rising into those higher vibrational emotions. Super important. All right. Oh, check it out. I told you spiritual. I told you talented. I told you gifted. One of the gifts that the universe is telling you that you have, which you may not know this, but this is something you can certainly develop, is that you have the potential to be clairvoyant. You're being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye, whether that is the past, the present, or the future. These mental impressions have much to share. And I'm hearing that if you haven't explored or you haven't had any experience with clairvoyance, that third eye chakra is definitely something that you can explore, opening up that third eye chakra. I'm hearing that one of the things you need to be cautious about is your pineal gland. Decalcifying your pineal gland will really help your third eye. One of the worst things for the pineal gland is fluoride. Fluoride is in a lot of our city's drinking water, and it will calcify your pineal gland. So just hearing a message that consider doing a little research on the negative effects of fluoride and see if that's something that you might want to try to stay away from. But yeah, I'm just getting the clear message here that you could really be strong in clairvoyance, and if you haven't had that, I mean, it's definitely within you. It's something you want to explore. All right. Oh, let go. I can't make this up. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It's all over. All right. Lighten your load. Let that shit go. Easier said than done. I'm completely well aware. But healing. It's about starting the healing journey. Oh, it's not easy, but I'll tell you what, when you come out the other side and you've done the healing work and you've learned to have that self-love and that self-acceptance, man, ain't nothing gonna stop you. Ain't no energy vampire gonna they're not gonna trip you up when you've done your healing work, that's for sure. So consider that. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And if you don't know how to do that, that's when you have to start learning how to heal. Lots of different ways. Last thing for you, pile number 3, is the universe wants you to know everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now, in the present, not the past. Okay? Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. When you're grateful for what you have and you spend time examining what you have and you think about manifesting what you want, you heal from any conflict or negative energy vampires or toxic people or whatever this conflict was. When you let it go and you heal, you open up the door to beautiful new possibilities. Yeah, wonderful. All right, well, that is your message for pile number 3. I want to thank you. If this resonated with you, please smash the like button, leave a comment. Love to hear a little bit more about what you think. And like to continue to keep on doing this. So have a wonderful evening, my high vibrational soul.